Howard, where are you going? You going out to water the lawn with your bowling bag? You've lost too much weight to hide it behind yourself anymore. Oh, you're not getting out of this. Mm-mm. You turn right around and you go put it up. You're going to help me plan this here get together. It was not my idea. I was pressured into it. I am not enjoying myself. I just want to welcome the new neighbors to the neighborhood. What's wrong with that? You know, sometimes you just look at the world like it's one long, dark, suspicious alley. You know that? And what have you been spraying on my Gerber daisies? They smell like pestilence. Well, I don't know yet. That's what I'm going to find out. Now, what do you want to do? Just a regular little cookout? Do you want to do like a potluck? What are you thinking? You thinking about moving to Hawaii? That's not an option here. Now we're going to get to know these new people. I don't even know their names yet. See, I got to go on a fact-finding mission. So you go get that water hose, put up the bowling bag, and do something good for a change. Arlene, get off the phone. Do you ever do anything but talk on the phone? Hey there, you sounding nice. Look, Arlene, look, I got things to do today, okay? I'm getting ready for a very special party. You will be invited. Don't get hurt before you even know the details. You sound like you're trying to get upset. Don't find anything to get upset about here. No, I do want to tell you about that too now. I am in on a new opportunity and a new avenue of beauty. Would you like to hear about it? I am here to offer you today a special purchase. I am offering you the all-new, scientifically enhanced Zwieback Paint Pots. It is a very advanced thing in beauty technology. Now, don't let the word pots fool you. It is not going to make you insane or make you listen to jazz music. This is all about beauty products. You can use Zwieback Paint Pots to replace all of your current beauty supplies for only $2.99. I'm not reading from a script. I memorized all that. I think it sounded pretty good. Are you interested or not? Because if you're not, I need you to hang up. And you need to get off here too. Arnold, what's wrong with you today? Oh, you went to see the doctor. Oh, you have bursitis and arthritis. And what now? Goiter? Gout? Gangrene? Well, you really need to get off the phone because it sounds to me like you're about to die. So can you hang up before you do? Because if you don't hang up, I won't get to use the phone. Okay, that's what I'm trying to find out, Arlene. Do you know their names? John Smith. That sounds fake. Is his name really John Smith? That can't be right. Are you sure about that? No, I'm taking notes. And what's her name? Deanna? How do you spell that? Well, what does he do for a living? Do you know? He wears a suit. That doesn't sound like a job. It's just a piece of the puzzle. I understand. Wears a suit. Now what do they have any kids? No kids. Well, you live closest to them of anybody. I mean, I think if anything was going on, you'd be able to tell me like you could see it. Have you been peeking in their windows? Shoot, they got their curtains up already. That was awfully fast. It seems to me like people that got their curtains up that fast might have something to hide. Well, I don't want to talk about it anymore right now. That's good information to start with. Now, can you and Arnold please get off the phone? Arnold, I am not coming to look at your rash. Get off the phone. Okay. Well, if your vision is blurry, look for the phone in the middle. You're seeing 3, hanging on the one in the middle. Okay, y'all hang up now. Okay. Let me know about the paint pots, all right? Bye. Well, I got names. It's a start. John and Deanna Smith. That ring a bell? Have you seen that anything like that on the police blotter in the paper? No. Just looking for clues. We'll get more. Ellen, hey, it's me. Can you tell those kids to stop screaming? Every time I call, they're screaming. It's like a murder house you live in. I know you got 6 kids. Can you just tell them to just send them outside? Go tell them to play in the creek or something. Yeah, that's what I'm calling about. 2 things. Do you... Well, I know you don't live nearby, but... Well, you don't have to live near somebody to find out things about them. I mean, remember how I found out everything about Carol? Of course, I'm not nosy. I mean, I'm not the type to be nosy. I mean, I can't stand nosy people. But I was taking a walk the other day, and I just happened to trip and fall off the sidewalk into their trash can, and I found some neat stuff in there. Now, look, this can't go any further than this. Arlene, get off the phone. I'm about to tell a secret. Hang up. I can tell if you're still on there. I can hear you breathing. And with your allergies, it makes that rattly, wheezy sound. Hang up. Ellen, are you there? Now, look, this can't go any further than this phone call. Don't you dare tell Linda. Now, you just listen to me. You know what I found in their trash can? You're not going to believe it. I found playing cards in there, and they were from Las Vegas. Oh, yeah, they were real, genuine Las Vegas cards. So that could mean either they are big-time gamblers or they came from Las Vegas. Yeah, and I found an ashtray in there from New Orleans. Now, what do you think that means? I don't know. Well, it didn't look like it had been used, so maybe they don't smoke? I know, that's weird. Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Now, well, it took me a little while to get up, and till I could get up. Sometimes, when you take a hard fall like that, you get a little dizzy, and you have to be still for a minute before you get up. So I took the opportunity of dumping all their trash out while I was sitting there being dizzy, and that's when I found the playing cards and the ashtray. And there was a suitcase in there. There was a whole suitcase. Well, no, there was nothing in it, but it wasn't broken. That was the weird thing. It's like they came here all of a sudden. No, Howard has no idea I know all this. Well, you know how he thinks everything I do is suspicious. I can't tell him these things. Well, sometimes you have to have secrets from one another. He tried to have a secret from me, but since he slimmed down so much, he can't hide that bowling bag behind his butt anymore. He tried to sneak out and go bowling. He's supposed to be out there watering the lawn. I told him go put it up and get the hose out. The watering hose. Your mind is in the gutter. It's the middle of the day. There's a whole suitcase in there. And let me tell you what else I found. No, it wasn't in the suitcase, but down in the very bottom of that trash can was a handkerchief. It was a nice linen handkerchief, and it had initials on it. It was LBG. LBG. What do you think that means? I don't know. No, it was like a lady's little handkerchief. It wasn't like a man's. No, it was like ladies that had the embroidery sewn on it and everything. It was really nice. Somebody paid a pretty penny for that handkerchief. Well, I don't know. I mean, but that's not what I heard. Now, I heard their names were John and Deanna Smith. So LBG doesn't fit that. That wouldn't work for either one of them. Even if it was Deanna's before she got married, there's no D in there. LBG? You don't suppose they've done something to somebody? I mean, what will be the odds of two people, killing somebody in our neighborhood? I'm starting to think there's something in the water. Well, I thought the best way to find out more information would be to invite them over and make them comfortable like we like them and stuff, and then maybe they'll open up. What do you think? See, I'm thinking maybe we could have everybody over to my house because, we got that new grill and we have the big backyard. I think it would be perfect. They wouldn't suspect a thing because we're all super nice. And we're not acting. I mean, we actually are nice people. We're just curious. That's exactly what I was going to say. We're just curious. We're concerned neighbors. We want to make sure that the people coming into our neighborhood are not up to anything. Oh, Trixie already stopped and checked on them. She stopped by there to see if Deanna might need a new beauty salon to go to. And she said, oh, no, thank you. I do my own hair. Now, I don't trust anybody that does their own hair. There's something wrong with that. But she told Trixie flat out she was not interested. She wouldn't even listen to what Trixie had to say. And she had to go awfully quickly. Yeah, she kind of rushed Trixie off. Didn't even invite her inside. She said that they had a lot of unpacking to do and the house was a mess. And she didn't feel comfortable inviting people in yet. Now, what kind of hospitable person is going to say that? Just rushed her off like nothing. Trixie said she practically slammed the door in her face. Now, I don't think that's very neighborly. Maybe they're not Southerners and they just don't know any better. I mean, you have to have a certain amount of allowance for, rude people that don't come from here. I mean, they just don't know any better. They weren't raised that way. Have you heard her talk? Now, while I was sitting there dizzy from my trip off the sidewalk into the trash can that I explored, I heard her talking through there was a window right there into the kitchen. And I heard her talking, and she sounded like her nose was all stuffed up, kind of nasally, so I'm thinking she's not from here. She had that kind of a nasally sounding voice. But it was kind of hard to tell. It was muffled through the glass, so it may not have been accurate. I think the best thing what we need to do, Ellen, what we need to do, we need to have them over, and we need to do it quickly. Like call an ambulance quick. We need to have that. We need to have a cookout, have them over, do a little interrogation, friendly style interrogation, just some friendly questioning. Now, Ellen, while I have you on the phone, I heard that sigh. No, this is not Avon, and it's not that either. No, it's not that. No. I have a brand new opportunity for cutting-edge scientific beauty. Are you interested in beauty? For the low price of only $2.99, you can replace all of your beauty products with the brand new high-tech Zwieback Paint Pots. How does that sound? No, it's not paint. It is not paint, Howard. Quit laughing. This is serious. This is about beauty, and this is serious stuff. It does not come with a trowel. It's not spackle, Howard. Go water the lawn. And start cleaning the grill up. Remember we made burgers last night, and the grill still has that gunk on there. Can you clean it off? Because I think we're going to be needing it tonight. Do you have their phone number? No, I don't have it. Well, I might be able to get it from, I bet Earlene might know it, or the operator might know it, but I can't check right now. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to need to do that. We're going to need to do that tonight because the information that I am uncovering is rather disturbing with what Trixie told me and Earlene. And what I overheard accidentally there on the ground next to the window. I think maybe we need to do this really soon. But yeah, with Zwieback Paint Pots, I'm sorry to get back to what I was saying. Zwieback Paint Pots are the most, it's an advancement of science, Ellen. Now, if you don't want to hear about advancements in science and you don't have any interest in higher learning, you can just tell me now. If you don't want to be beautiful in the way of women in the future when robots are going to be doing our makeup, then we can just stop talking about it now. Now, you're not supposed to say you want to stop talking about it. That's supposed to encourage you to want to hear more. Did it not work? I got to work on my delivery. Do you want some paint pots or not? They're really great, I think. I haven't tried them. They're only $2.99 for a full set. And they will make you beautiful and youthful. The appearance of a teenage girl. Yeah. And it's guaranteed for 3 days. Or you get the shipping back. 35 cents shipping. Well, think about it and let me know. But hey, if we were to do a cookout tonight, what would you like to bring? What do you mean you're busy? You are not busy. Yeah, Ellen, you get some string and you tie all those kids together and you march them right on down here and you bring, what are you bringing? Baked beans. All right. Put some fat back in there this time. They were a little runny last time. No offense. Okay. Can you bring some lemonade? Like have each kid carry a pitcher? All right. So I got you down for baked beans and lemonade. I will make sure you have a front row seat for this question. And it'll be friendly. It'll be totally friendly. You know how friendly I am. I can do it in a good way. All right. What do you say about maybe 6 o'clock? That'll give me time to get a hold of them and see what we can do to get them to come. Okay. All right. Well, I got to go because I got more people to talk to. Okay. Bye. It's Ellen. Who else would know something? New neighbors. Beulah. Beulah might know. Gerald, is that you? You sound like you got a mouthful of marbles. Put your false teeth in. Well, never mind. Don't bother. Look, I'm just trying to get a hold. What, Gerald, what are you doing there? Okay, now that's, I don't need to know about the dog eating your teeth. Just, can I talk to Beulah? Is she there? Okay. No. Just lay the phone down and tell her to come to it. Go get the dog. Maybe you can get him back. Beulah, hey. It's me. Gertrude. Yeah, no, well, that was fast. How'd you talk to her that fast? Yes, I am planning a cookout tonight. You know why? We got work to do. First thing I need to know, do you know their names? Now, I have heard that their names are John Smith and Deanna Smith. Is that what you heard? Okay, that's what you heard too. All right, now, so that checks out. Do you have a phone number for them? They don't have their phone hooked up yet. They don't have phones. They don't have phone service. Okay. Well, they sure got those blinds up really fast. Did you notice that? Or curtains? They have curtains up or shades. They have something over their windows. That's all I know. Because maybe I just happened to walk by and thought maybe I could just, look in the windows. I mean, I wasn't meaning to do anything. You know how it is. You take a walk around the block and you walk around the house, somebody else's house. You're eye level with the windows. Maybe you want to see what's in there. They already have shades up or drapes. They have something covering the windows and I don't like it. anybody move into a house and cover their windows that fast has something to hide. Now, I want to know what's in there. So I was thinking maybe we could do a little cookout, invite them over. And you live pretty close to them. Maybe you could just go knock on their door. And when somebody answers, you could peek inside and see what's in there. And while you're there, kill two birds with one stone. Invite them to my house for a cookout tonight. You don't want to do that? You are so non-confrontational. You are not helpful. Whatever happened to that confidence class you said you were taking on, You said you were doing a correspondence course on building your confidence. Well, I think this would be a good way to, go to the head of the class if you just go knock on their door and just do the very simple thing I just said. I mean, all I'm asking you to do is look in the house and take note of what's in there. And then tell them that we want them to come to a cookout at my house tonight. I don't think it's too much to ask. Do I have to do everything in this neighborhood? Apparently I do, because if it weren't for me, you people just wouldn't know anything. I'm not knocking on their doors. I'm busy planning this cookout. I am too busy. Okay. Well, are you coming tonight at 6 o'clock? We're going to say 6 o'clock. Okay. Can you bring some rolls? Okay, that'd be good. And bring some plates. I don't mean your good plates. Bring your everyday plates. They don't have to be fancy. We're not trying to impress these people. We're just trying to suss them out a little bit. That's all. We don't need to dazzle them with your fancy plates from the Piggly Wiggly. Just use the regular ones that your mother-in-law gave you. Yeah, the ones with the swirly cues all over them that you hate. Bring those. And if you're good, if you really help me out, we might accidentally break them all before you leave. Okay, and then it won't be your fault, and you can tell your mother-in-law it was an unfortunate accident that everybody just happened to drop their plate at once. Okay. Bring the plates and the rolls. Okay. Well, if you're not going to be of any more use to me, I'm just going to hang up. I'll see you later. Bye. People around here don't do anything. Howard, are you done with the... Stop right there. Yeah, you've lost enough weight to where your golf bag doesn't hide. You can't conceal that either. Can you do something? Can you walk down to the new neighbors and invite them to the cookout tonight? 6 o'clock. What do you mean? You have a Lions Club meeting tonight. Well, you're not going to make it because you're going to be here, and I want all the neighbors here too, so you tell all of them that y'all are just going to have to skip it tonight. Now, just go down there, knock on the door, invite them to the cookout, and introduce yourself. See what they say their names are. See if they have to hesitate and stop and think before they say their names. And, maybe while you're there, just kind of look past their shoulders into the house. See if you see anything in there. And let me know when you come back. Yes, you do have to. You won't. What now? Hold on a minute now. Let me tell you what we have for the cookout so far. We're going to need... Listen, you walk down to the grocery store after this. We're going to need hamburger meat. We're going to need hot dogs. Okay, we're going to need all that so we can make some food, okay? Or get some chopped steak or something. Whatever you want to fix. I don't care. I'm going to be very busy. I cannot be expected to do all this. Okay, we got baked beans, lemonade, rolls, and ugly plates. So anything you want to get in addition to that would be helpful. Do you need a pen and some paper to write on while you're there? No? Okay, well, don't go to the store afterwards. I want you to come straight back because I want to know what you find out. Okay. All right. Barbara, hey, did you know Gerald is over at Beulah's house looking for his teeth? Yeah, the dog ate him again. I don't know. I mean, I guess the veterinarian might can do something, but I'm starting to think that this is becoming some sort of vendetta, like the Lord's after him or something, the devil or somebody. Well, all I know is he's over there. Well, I'm not just calling to sell you something. And look, now I don't just try to sell you things. I try to open doors to new opportunities to all the ladies of the community. That is part of my calling. I feel it's something I was born to do. And today I have a perfect opportunity for you because you are already a beautiful lady. This is going to give us an opportunity to highlight and accentuate your natural beauty with a new space age product called Zwieback Paint Pots. No, Zwieback. Zwieback. No, it's not a baby product. Listen, Zwieback Paint Pots are the new. Never mind. Look, do you want some new makeup? No. You haven't even used the stuff you bought for me last time from Avon. Okay, fine. It's only $2.99 and it has a 3-day guarantee. Of course, you have to mail it back and get it to them within 3 days to get your 35 cents postage back. But, well, no, I haven't tried it myself. You know what? Barbara, don't worry about it. Look, the main reason I'm calling is for... No, I wanted to ask you about the new neighbors. Have you heard anything about them? Have you seen them? Nobody's hardly even seen them. It's like they don't even leave their house. It's so weird. They stay in there together with the shades drawn, the curtains down, and they don't talk to anybody. Well, I may have accidentally looked through their trash and tried to look through their windows the other day. I couldn't find anything in the house because of the shades being drawn. I don't know why they make it so difficult. It's almost like they want me to be frustrated with them. Well, don't tell anybody, but I found don't tell anybody. I found some really interesting stuff in their trash can. And I'm thinking it might really lead to something here. I think I may be on to something here with these people. There was a deck of cards in there from Las Vegas, an ashtray from New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans. That's a long way from here. So is Las Vegas. What do you think they were doing in these places? And there was a whole suitcase in there that was perfectly fine. They threw away a perfectly good suitcase. And then in the very bottom of the trash can, you know what I found? I found a linen handkerchief. No, like a little lady's, like a lady's little kerchief. And it had the initials LBG on it. So I think these people are up to something. And we definitely need to spend some time sizing them up. I mean, you don't ever know who's in your neighborhood. And people, it's a thankless task. I try my best to help people here and find out about the neighbors so we know who we're living amongst. And nobody appreciates my efforts. I mean, okay, I was wrong when I said that Trixie was some sort of a Satan worshiper. I mean, anybody can make that mistake. It was a simple, honest mistake. She forgave me. I don't know why people keep bringing that up. I make one little mistake, call somebody a Satan worshiper, and now I'm like untouchable. But I'm telling you, there's something with these two people. I mean, really, John Smith. Nobody's actually named John Smith. That is clearly a fake. And Deanna, I don't know. It's just, nobody named Deanna is going to marry somebody named John Smith. It's just ridiculous. Well, that's what she said her name was. I don't know. And they don't have their phone hooked up yet. They don't have any phone service. That's suspicious too. I know they've only been living there 2 days, but well, maybe I am reading too much into it, but I doubt it. Everything means something. Everything has a reason. And there's a reason why I'm so suspicious. I just haven't found it yet. So if we're doing, I want to do a cookout tonight. I don't think we need to wait. Do a cookout tonight. Find out about these people. So what do you want to bring? I've got baked beans, lemonade, rolls, ugly plates, and we're going to do the meat and I guess silverware. Well, if you want to bring a cake, that would be wonderful. Do you mean your carrot cake? You know, I think that might actually be too good for this cookout. See, your carrot cake is so extraordinary. It's astonishing. How about your chocolate cake? That's better. I mean, that's just as good. Do chocolate. All right, and I have the perfect little dessert little plates for that. Yeah, chocolate. Don't do carrot because we don't deserve your carrot cake. Trust me, we don't deserve that. Okay. All right, well, we'll see you at 6. And if you hear anything, you let me know. All right. Oh, Howard just came back. I gotta go. Bye. What did you find out? Oh, they told you their names were John and Deanna? A likely story. I guess they're just going to stick with that. Well, it's wise if you're going to lie. You have to stick to the story. So are they coming tonight? They are. Oh, they asked what they could bring? What did you tell them? You told them you didn't know. You have to be able to think on the spot. Now, speaking of spot, did you spot anything in the house? A couch, a rug, a dog, pictures. That's it. Why did I marry you if you can't find anything more interesting than that in somebody's house? That's all you saw? You know, if you were more observant, you might have seen something good in there. Maybe I need to go over there. I know you said I should go over there, but I'm busy. Now go to the store. Tell you what you do. Go back to their house one more time and tell them you're going to the store and ask if they need anything. That might tell us something. See what they want from the store. Tell them you're walking down to the Piggly Wiggly. Do they need anything? That might give us some clues as to what's going on over there. See what they need from the store. All right, go on. There's money in there in the coffee can. Just go. I've got spare money in there in the coffee can. Just go get it out. The Maxwell House can. Just get you some money. All right. I've got phone calls to make. I have plans. Okay. Let's see here. I want to try. Maybe Linda. I'm not telling her about the trash can. She'll lose her mind. Go to the store. Linda, hey, it's Gertrude. How are you doing? Oh, we're just fine. Howard's on the way to the store. Yeah. Listen, are you busy tonight, say around 6 o'clock? No, it is not for one of my selling parties. Although, if you're interested, I do have a new opportunity. Let me tell you about it. Well, I'll make it quick. Okay, quit grunting at me. You sound like a pig. Just listen. How would you like to open the door to youth and beauty and enjoy the fountain of youth in a pot? No, not some pot. In a pot. I've not been drinking. It's too early. I'm talking about a new product called Zwieback Paint Pots. They are the latest innovation in beauty science. What's in it? Hold on. Zwieback Paint Pots contain the latest advances in science and chemistry, so you know it's good. They have this drawn out chemical formula. It looks like a lopsided Christmas tree with a bunch of numbers and letters. So that means it's extra good. Well, it's like a chemical formula, I suppose. Well, you can use, listen, I'm doing my pitch. Let me do it. You can use Zwieback Paint Pots to replace all of your current beauty essentials. How many beauty products do you use? None. You mean your skin just looks like that? Okay, I hate you extra good now. You know what? Don't worry about the paint pots. Listen, the reason I asked about tonight is because we want to invite the new neighbors over. Oh, I don't know. That's what I want to find out. What's going on with them? They've been here 2 whole days and they don't speak to anybody. They stay holed up in that house in there with the windows, the curtains drawn and the shades down, and they don't have a phone. And well, I know it takes a little while to get everything hooked up, but I mean, anybody by now would have something done. They've had plenty of time to fill up their trash can. No, I didn't go snooping around. I wouldn't do that. You know I am not that way. Yes, I know that was the subject of last Sunday's sermon, trust me, because the preacher was staring at me the whole time, and I did not appreciate that. And you can tell him, don't tell him I said that. Actually, don't. I'm trying to be good. But there's no reason to worry because I didn't snoop. I would never go out of my way to snoop. Now, I may have tripped on the flat sidewalk and fallen into the trash can a little bit and looked at everything on my way out, but it was not like I did it on purpose. I did not intend to snoop, okay? It just, snooping just kind of falls into my life sometimes, and I find that when it does, the best thing you can do is just go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's right. So, well, I didn't find anything that you really need to worry about. But that's why we're going to have them over. We're going to find out what's going on with them. What do you want to bring to this thing? Ambrosia salad. No, I'm fine with that. Barbara's bringing cake. I nipped that in the bud. I caught that real quick. She said she was going to bring that carrot cake. Lord, we'd all be dead tomorrow. I said, just bring the chocolate cake because I said we don't deserve the carrot cake. Arlene, get off the phone. I am not on here talking about her cake. Keep it to yourself. If I give you some paint pots, will you keep it to yourself? You are devious, you know that? Why don't you use these skills to go over there and find out about these people? You live right next door to them. I was not gossiping. Don't you tell her I said that. Don't you tell the preacher either. You keep. Okay, I'll give you 2 sets of paint pots. Will that make you happy? Okay, I'll even pay the shipping for them. I'll get them as soon as I can. Arlene, if you're not going to be any more useful, just hang up. You were supposed to hang up before. How long have you been on here? Arnold, really? Is everybody on this line? Everybody on this line speak up right now. Oh, okay, everybody. Well, okay. We know these people don't have phone service, so I'll just tell y'all all at once. Come to my house tonight, 6 o'clock. They're coming. Howard's already invited them. They said they'd come. Yeah, I can't wait to hear about them either. No, they're not bringing a thing, and as far as I know, they didn't even offer to bring anything. Yeah, that's really neighborly, isn't it? They sound really nice. I'll be nice when they get here. You know me, I could charm the pants off a pair of ants. Yeah, well, all of y'all need to get off of here. Linda, so you're bringing ambrosia salad. Okay. Lord, Barbara's not. Barbara, are you on here? Oh, thank God. Okay. Everybody keep quiet about the carrot cake situation. Every one of y'all that had that carrot cake at that luncheon, you know what I'm talking about. And you know that I just saved all of us from a horrible stomach ache, so you're welcome for that. Now get off of here. Well, no, Howard's going to ask them what they want from the store. He's going to pick up a few things. Okay. Everybody hang up. I got another phone call to make. Bertha, are you on here? Bertha's the only person not on here other than the neighbors we're trying to find out about. Everybody hang up so I can call her. I'm going to give you about 3 seconds. Hang up. Oh, Margaret, hey, is your mother there? Thank you so much. What? I am not being nosy about the new neighbors. Who told you that? Everybody? Who? All three of them? No, I am not being nosy. Now look, darling, you're young. You don't understand. There's a difference between being nosy and being inquisitive. I am inquisitive. I am not a nosy person. I can't stand nosy people. I cannot stand gossipy people either. Now, that is the last thing I will tolerate. Now, may I please speak to your mother? You have been misinformed. And I think maybe you need to go sit in the corner for a while and think about what you said. You shouldn't talk about adults that way. Bertha, do you know what your daughter just said to me? She said I was nosy and that people were telling her that. Maybe you need to watch out who she associates with, because I don't care if they're church ladies. I am not nosy. And I do not gossip. But look, we're having the new neighbors over tonight. Do you know anything about them? Have you talked to them? Did you? You did. When was this? Yesterday? Hold on, I'm making notes. I need to know all the details. I need clues. Now, did you get their names? John and Deanna. That's what everybody's saying. You're the second or third person to confirm that. So he was at the car dealership? Well, what was he doing there, do you know? He was looking at a car. What kind of car was he looking at? A Ford? Okay. Was it a really nice car? Mm-hmm. And a Chevrolet. Well, I don't know if it's important. I think we just need to take all these puzzle pieces and put them together and find out what happens. Okay, well, that is very useful. Was his wife with him? No. Oh, another woman was with him? Really? What did she look like? Okay, this is getting good. She was older, okay. Mid-50s, okay. Well-dressed. You know what I'm starting to think they're into? I think they're into swinging. Have you heard about that? Where they have other people involved in their marriage, if you know what I mean. I bet that's what she was. She was his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. You know, they make books about that. Not that I would read it or anything, but they make books about stuff like that you can order in the backs of some magazines. It's tawdry material. So I hear. I wouldn't know, but, well, that's good information to know. Look, we're having them over tonight, 6 o'clock, my house. We're going to have a cookout. Now, I know you want to come. You can bring Margaret. That's fine. That's fine, but you need to tell her not to have such loose lips about grown-ups. She was being a bit disrespectful. I think she was a bit out of line, and I did tell her to go stand in the corner, yes. Well, I respect your opinion, but I think she needs to be taught a lesson. And what would you like to bring? Cream puffs. Well, the thing is, I already have chocolate cake and ambrosia salad. Can you bring something like maybe a vegetable? I don't think I would consider cream puffs to be a vegetable. That's stretching a little bit there. How about some corn? Stewed tomatoes? That'd be good. Well, no, you've given me some very useful information. Now, I'm going to make sure you have a good seat while we kindly grill these people. We won't just be grilling meat, we're going to be grilling people. It's going to be really fun. All right, will you? Howard's back from the store. Will y'all show up here before 6? Okay, because that's when we're going to eat. Okay, bye. What'd they say? They didn't come to the door. Well, how long did you knock? I mean, you know they're home. You're not very persistent, Howard. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much set for the neighborhood cookout tonight. Did you get the food? Okay, go put it in the refrigerator. Looks like you got some ice cream in there, too. Oh, you're going to hide that in the back of the freezer. Okay, fine. I'll forget I saw that. But only if you get the grill ready. Okay, we'll go get the grill ready because this is going to be an interesting night. And I've got to change. You've got to change. You can't go out looking like that. I can't believe you've gone out of the house twice looking like that in your undershirt. You need to be a little more presentable when company comes, okay? You can just leave that on while you clean the grill. I am not bossy. See, I've been called nosy today. I've been called a gossip. And now you think I'm bossy? I just speak my mind. That doesn't make me bossy. And I am inquisitive. You know, they say very intelligent people are inquisitive. So, well, go clean the grill. People are going to be here soon. Don't pretend like you're not there, Arlene. I hear you. Arnold, I hear you too. Sounds like you're stuffed up. Are you still alive? Well, you probably haven't got much longer. Okay, look, it's all set. You probably already know that. It's all set. They're coming tonight at 6. We're going to sit them down. We're going to have a lovely meal. We have all kinds of good food. We're going to have baked beans. We're going to grill. We're going to have some, what looks like we're having hamburgers and some chopped steak, maybe some pork chops. Did you get pork chops? Yeah, we're having pork chops too. Lemonade, cake, ambrosia salad, corn. It's going to be great. So y'all come, okay? Arnold, if you can bring yourself to get up out of the bed, I know you're just inches from death, but I think this is going to be a really fun get-together. Okay. Yeah. Y'all come on down because we may see fireworks before Independence Day this year. Yeah, we're gonna meet them and get to know them and see what we can dig up. All right, I'll see you then.